Australia, the land of golden beaches, fiery deserts, and animals that look straight out of a science fiction movie. But beyond the kangaroos and sunshine lies a country filled with strange wonders, wild secrets, and record-breaking extremes. From pink lakes to underground cities, from spiders that can eat birds to deserts glowing with mysterious lights. This is one of the most fascinating places on Earth. In this video, we're counting down 25 unbelievable facts about Australia. From the fun to the freaky. Trust me, number 1 will blow your mind. Let's dive in. 25. The country is so big, it has 3 different time zones. Cross from one side to the other, and your watch might change twice. Australia is nearly the size of the continental US, yet most of its people live along the coast. The vast middle, the outback, remains raw, wild, and untouched. 24. Australians love nicknames for everything. Breakfast? Brekkie. Afternoon? Arvo. McDonald's? Macca's. Even prime ministers get shortened names. It's a small thing, but it sums up the Aussie spirit perfectly. Relaxed, friendly, and a little cheeky. 23. The stars here look completely different. In the southern hemisphere, you won't find the North Star. Instead, you'll see the Southern Cross, glowing proudly on Australia's flag. Far from city lights, the Milky Way blazes so brightly, it feels like the universe is breathing right above you. 22. Australia has the largest wild camel population in the world. Camels were brought here in the 1800s for transport. When machines took over, they were released. And they thrived. Today, over 1 million camels roam the desert freely. Yes, Australia has more camels than the Middle East. 21. The capital isn't Sydney or Melbourne, it's Canberra. After years of rivalry between the 2 biggest cities, the government chose a neutral ground right between them. Canberra may not be famous, but it's full of national treasures and political drama. 20. There are trees older than the pyramids. The Wollemi pine was thought extinct until 1994. Turns out, it had been hiding in a secret valley for 200 million years. These trees existed before dinosaurs, living fossils still breathing in the modern world. 19. The world's largest cattle station is bigger than Israel. Anna Creek Station covers 6 million acres. It's so massive that ranchers use planes, not horses, to herd cattle. That's not a farm. That's a small country. 18. You can ski and surf on the same day. Morning in the snowy mountains, afternoon at Bondi Beach. Australia's extremes make it possible to shred snow and ride waves, all in 24 hours. 17. There's a dog surfing championship. Yes, dogs on surfboards. Every year, in Sydney, pups compete to ride the biggest waves, raising money for animal charities. It's fun, it's ridiculous, and it's perfectly Australian. 16. A desert filled with mysterious glowing lights. In the Min Min Desert, floating orbs appear at night, bright, silent, and untouchable. Scientists blame gases, locals say spirits, but no one knows for sure. It's one of the outback's strangest secrets. 15. The oldest living culture on Earth. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have lived here for over 60,000 years. Their stories, art, and connection to the land form the heart of Australia. Every river, star, and stone carries meaning, a living history stretching back to humanity's dawn. 14. Australia invented Wi-Fi. In the 1990s, scientists at the CSIRO cracked a way to send data through radio waves, the foundation of modern Wi-Fi. So next time you connect, thank the Aussies for making it possible. 13. The platypus. Proof evolution has a sense of humor, a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, a mammal that lays eggs, and glows under UV light. When European scientists first saw one, they thought it was fake. Nope, just another day in Australia. 12. A spider here can eat a bird. The huntsman and Goliath bird-eater spiders are massive. They look terrifying, but they're surprisingly gentle toward humans. Still, seeing one the size of your hand on the wall? That's enough to make anyone scream, nope. 11. Australia has the cleanest air in the world. At Cape Grim in Tasmania, scientists measure air that has traveled directly from Antarctica, untouched by pollution. It's the purest breath you'll ever take. 10. Christmas happens in summer. While the northern hemisphere freezes, Aussies hit the beach. Barbecues, surfboards, and sunglasses. That's a down-under Christmas. Santa swaps his sleigh for a surfboard, and it somehow feels perfectly right. 9. Uluru changes color throughout the day. Also known as Ayers Rock, this sacred monolith glows red at sunrise, gold at noon, and violet at sunset. To the Anangu people, it's a living spiritual being. Watching it shift colors is like watching the earth itself breathe. 8. Australia once went to war with emus. In 1932, farmers tried to control an emu invasion using soldiers and machine guns. The birds won. The Great Emu War became legend, proof that in Australia, even the wildlife fights back. 7. The rocks here can sing. Wave rock in Western Australia is shaped like a frozen ocean wave. When the wind passes over it, it hums, a deep, natural vibration that sounds like Earth's own music. It's eerie, beautiful, and unforgettable. 6. The Great Barrier Reef is visible from space. At 2,300 kilometers long, it's the largest living structure on the planet. A kaleidoscope of coral, fish, and sea turtles so vast astronauts can see it from orbit. It's a reminder of nature's beauty and its fragility. 5. Australia has more deadly creatures than anywhere else. Snakes, jellyfish, spiders, crocs. It's a roll call of danger, yet fatalities are rare. Australians learn to live with it, respect the wild, don't fear it. Still, it's the only country where check your shoes is solid life advice. 4. There's a bright pink lake. Lake Hillier looks like something out of a dream, glowing bubblegum pink all year round. Its color comes from algae and bacteria that thrive in salty water. From above, it's a pink jewel set in turquoise seas. 3. The world's longest fence runs across Australia. The Dingo Fence stretches over 5,600 kilometers, protecting farmland from wild dogs. It's longer than the Great Wall of China's continuous sections, a man-made line slicing through endless desert. 2. A town that lives underground. Welcome to Coober Pedy, where the heat hits 45 degrees Celsius and life moves below the surface. Homes, churches, hotels, all carved into the rock. It's cool, quiet, and otherworldly, like a hidden civilization beneath the outback. 1. There are more kangaroos than people. With 26 million people and nearly 50 million kangaroos, Australia's national symbol literally outnumbers its citizens. On a road trip, it's common to see mobs of kangaroos bounding across the plains. Cute? Definitely. Common? Extremely. Only in Australia could an entire nation be outnumbered by its own mascot. Australia isn't just a country, it's an adventure. A place where deserts glow, animals break the rules, and history stretches back to the dawn of time. It's wild, weird, and wonderful. A land that never stops surprising. So, which fact blew your mind the most? Comment the number below. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.